9:26 a.m.
I'm a Hetrick. This is Dr. John Belzer calling. You ruptured your biceps tendon. Certainly that is something that should be fixed.
We're going to put a scope in, so you'll get a little portal on the top here. That's where the shaving device goes in, and the portal for the scope goes in the back. So we'll look inside there. We'll just kind of clean up the shoulder on the inside, just because we don't want to leave that little stub flipping around. That takes about 5 minutes. And then the rest of it's just a matter of making the incision here, finding the tendon.
As we prepared for our entry into the sports rehabilitation markets, we had been discussing the need for a comprehensive end-to-end kind of story of an athlete's recovery not long before, and then suddenly, in a matter of seconds, I suddenly found myself as the athlete, which was something that I hadn't necessarily anticipated. Suddenly, in my case, my right hand, which I had no idea how right-hand dominant I was suddenly out of commission, and it was a very interesting time to focus on the rehabilitative applications of my own product.
All right, gentlemen, gonna roll camera.
I was training a UFC star, light heavyweight Brandon Vera, while we were in the middle of a workout. He fell off center. I lunged out to grab him and suffered a ruptured biceps tendon. Now I'm going to want to use the TRX for rehab, which God knows helped Drew Brees. Look where he is.
In January of 2006, I had surgery to repair basically a dislocated right shoulder. You know, my throwing shoulder as a quarterback, it happened the last game of the season, which in a lot of cases would be a career-ending injury. And at that moment, I tried to seek out exactly what it was going to take and who I could align myself with in order to get myself back to being not only where I was before, but better than I was before. And TRX was a huge part of that.
So the goals that I set out for myself at the highest level, use the TRX in the earliest stages to regain mobility, range of motion, and then to regain stability and the ability to control the limb, and then eventually to begin building strength, and finally to make my 45th year the strongest year that I've had on earth. I had a bicep tendon rupture, and so the main question was just whether it was a complete rupture or whether there was, you know, a remnant of the tendon, and it was severed, and the bicep had rolled down into the elbow. So in terms of loss of function, you were talking about losing. You don't really perceive much of the shoulder, right?
At the shoulder level, you won't lose a whole lot of function. In the elbow, you'll regain all the elbow function you would have had.
Dr. Belzer at CPMC has been a very high-level orthopedic surgeon, worked on NFL teams. He had seen many of these, basically said, yeah, you got a ruptured tendon, and you're probably in for a 6-month ride to get back to where you are, and you know, there's going to be some work involved here.
Yeah, that's as good as could be expected.
Maybe better. I'm certainly doing better than this guy over here.
So we'll make that incision here. We'll drill a hole in the bone, pass the tendon back through that, suture it back down to the place where it belongs. The other thing is I'm going to put a lot of long-acting Novocaine in your shoulder. One of the things we do is an interscaling block. I've not found this operation to be that painful because we're kind of operating here. It's actually just going between muscles, not through the muscle.
Oh, great.
The thing that's going to hurt the most is I am going to drill a couple holes in the bone. It doesn't hurt, I mean,
great, all repaired.
all right.
Yeah. Good. Keep dark outside, yes.